All right, just for this week, I mean, do you feel the intensity is already here in practice, knowing, hey, this is a team we can certainly beat?
Well, I think it's not a team that we can certainly beat. It's a team we have to beat. You know, I think our guys realize every time we play at home, there should be a little extra special energy. You know, we want to go undefeated at home, and we know when you play teams from BCS conferences, teams that have, you know, a lot more resources, you know, they're excellent schools and programs, and quite frankly, they're schools that didn't pick our guys. And so we got some guys with a chip on their shoulders to say, hey, you didn't pick me then, you know, maybe we have something to prove now.
You talk about a team that has their backs to the wall. They're even going to play with two different quarterbacks. How do you scheme for that? Have you prepared for that?
Well, you know, we know a little bit about the Wood kid from back when he was at Texas. Hasn't played a whole lot, just knowing when he came out of high school. So we've got a plan. I don't know that they'll change their offense a whole lot. They really changed, you know, fairly dramatically from week 1 to week 2. So we're kind of having 2 game plans anyways. And I think, you know, regardless of which one is in the game, I don't know that they're that drastically different. It's not like one guy's going to be an option guy who just runs, another guy a throw guy. I think they can both be athletic enough to do both.
Does a desperate team become even more unpredictable?
It can be. You know, I think when you got nothing to lose and your back's against the wall, you know, people react differently. But I think you've obviously got to be aware of any possibility because they need to win this game, you know, badly. But so do we.
Do you ever feel like, okay, you know, your guys, they really came back in the second half. They really played up. They played hard. How do you make sure there's not like a so-called letdown, knowing we feel like, oh, it's Colorado? But how do you keep that intensity very high?
I don't know how you have a letdown after a loss. I mean, our guys are embarrassed how we played last week. You know, our coach is going to challenge them all week long. You know, like I said before, we got a Pac-12 school coming in here. You know, if our guys can't get up for this, then there's something wrong with them. They got to better check their ticker because, you know, hopefully we'll have a great crowd out here. We know that this is a program that I think we've only beaten them 1 time in our history. This is a big-time challenge for us, and we better be ready.
Do you feel there was some respect nationally? I know you go from a 35-point underdog to a 14-point favorite. I know you don't look at the point spread, but, I mean, overall, do you feel like there's some respect there, though?
I don't know. You know, I don't get into all the point spread stuff. You know, I guess, you know, by the way we played in the second half, I think people maybe realize that we've got a better team than what we showed in the first half, and maybe that's reflected in those type of things. But, you know, point spreads, all that stuff doesn't matter. You know, what matters is whether we have one more point than they do, you know, come Saturday.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Did you pick the music today?
Actually, not this one today. I'm a little bit more of a Jack Johnson, Jimmy Buffett kind of guy, but this works.
Oh, it does?
Oh, yeah.